Sawadee Kap, I'm JP Mestanza, and it's Friday, May 21st. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by PVC Phuket. Visit them on Facebook. Bail has been denied to the now ex-corporal of the Phuket Provincial Police, Pontep Chanarong, who was drunk and off duty when he shot 25-year-old noodle vendor Arun Tongplab in the stomach on Bangla Road in Patong back in February. In their ruling, Phuket Provincial Court cited Pontep could be a flight risk and denied his bail request this week. Pontep has confessed to the crime, which was caught on CCTV in the early hours of February 23 in Patong. Witness testimonies and further examination of the case is scheduled for June 28th at the court, and a verdict in this case is expected later this year. Meanwhile, the victim, Arun Tongplab, is still recovering from his injuries and was told he would never walk again. Although his family continues to struggle financially, expats on the island have launched a campaign to help support them with the goal of providing long-term care for Mr. Arun. The details on how to donate are on your screen. You can learn more about this story on thephuket.news.com. In just 2 days, more than 8,500 foreigners all over Phuket have already registered to receive a state-provided COVID-19 vaccination, according to the Phuket Tourist Association president. The registration for all foreigners working on the island opened on Wednesday, and according to Mr. Bumikiti Rangtangan of the Phuket Tourist Association, exactly 8,563 foreigners had been registered by Thursday night, bringing the total number of people in Phuket registered to be vaccinated through the mass vaccination campaign to 300,002. From information gathered by Thai officials and the embassy and consular representatives in Phuket, there are an estimated 11,000 foreigners currently on the island. Meanwhile, over 1.5 million doses of the COVID-19 vaccine from China's Sinovac Biotech arrived in Thailand yesterday and is set to be distributed nationwide, including here in Phuket, as the mass vaccination campaign continues in order to reopen for vaccinated international tourists with no quarantine on July 1st. Currently, island health officials plan to inoculate residents with their first shot of the Chinese-made Sinovac vaccine until May 28th at 6 vaccination points across Phuket. These people will receive their second vaccine injection sometime around June 15th. The Phuket News was today informed of a foreigner who was registered through the Phuket Must Win web portal to receive a vaccine and sent an official appointment to receive his first vaccination injection today, only to be turned away at the vaccination center this morning and told that foreigners will not receive any vaccination injections until next month. All people on the island must register through the Phuket Must Win web portal on your screen to receive the state-provided Sinovac vaccine, and registrations through the National Mall Prom website will be cancelled. This also applies to expats. The AstraZeneca vaccine will become available for foreigners who work in Phuket in June, according to the officials. Of note, the Phuket Office of the Public Relations Department has reported that as of yesterday, May 20th, 147,182 people in Phuket had already received at least one vaccination injection. That's about 31.5% of the 70% target set by officials in order to reopen to vaccinated international tourists on July 1st. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Phuket Extra will be right back after this. For the first time that all 3 challenges are completed, PVC Phuket will donate 100 life bags to One Phuket. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. 2 men's attempt to flee police after a 20-kilometer chase starting in Chalong came to a crunching halt on Tuesday when they hit a car head-on in a small street in Rasada. A Phuket City police officer said the chase began in Chalong shortly before 5 p.m. when he approached 2 men who were acting suspiciously on their bike, and then they sped off. The chase lasted some 20 kilometers as the 2 men ignored traffic signals, ran red lights, and went through 2 underpasses. They were eventually caught on Soy Panyang in Mu 5 in Rasada after the two men hit a car on the small soy, police say, and 3 Kratom leaves were found under the seat. Both men were taken to Chalong police station to be charged with possession of a Category 5 drug. Possession of fresh Kratom remains illegal despite a bill being passed by the House of Representatives and later by the Senate in February this year to make possession of the raw plant legal. Under the bill, processed forms of the plant are to remain illegal. Kratom, when ingested, acts as a mild stimulant. However, it is a key ingredient in the notorious drug cocktail 4x100. At last report, Justice Minister Somsak Sutin in February explained that the Senate Speaker was to forward the bill to the House Speaker, who would submit it to the Cabinet in Bangkok and then eventually to His Majesty the King for final approval. But so far, that has not happened. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Phuket health officials confirmed 3 new COVID-19 cases over the last 24 hours for the island, as total Phuket cases during this third outbreak since early April comes to 613 cases. Most are in Wichit with 76, Phuket Town has 60, Patong has 59, Rasada has 55, Cherngtalay has 45, Katu has 44, and Chalong has 42. For Thailand, total cases have reached 123,066 cases as of this broadcast, after 3,481 cases were confirmed today. 951 of those infected are prison inmates. The death toll increased by 32 over the past 24 hours, for a total of 735 for Thailand since the pandemic began. 65% of total patients have recovered. Thank you so much for joining us today on Phuket Extra, brought to you by PVC Phuket. Check them out on Facebook. Join us again on Monday. We'll catch you up with all the things you missed over the weekend. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.